Hello and welcome to another Demon 212 PS3 review. Today I'm going to take a look at Resistance 2, which if you've never played it before, also my Resistance 1 review, and basically it's a first person shooter. So anyway, at the start here you've got campaign, cooperative, competitive, community options. Options, you can customise your controls, which is good. Audio visual, you can customise a lot of things like that, like volumes of, well, people speaking, sound effects and things. Connect PSP is if you have the PSP game, well, the PSP and the game Resistance Retribution, plug it in, you get some content for the PSP one, not this one. So anyway, competitive online, I will show off an online game. Hopefully it'll be one of the 60 player ones, just simply to show you what the lag's like on it. And cooperative is the first thing I'm going to go into, because it's not a cooperative story, and that's one thing I really hate. Instead, you've got this equipment room here, because as you play through it, you can level up and unlock some things to basically bulk up your character classes. But, as I say, it's not the story. You get 6 maps, and each of them have so many missions and so many spawn points. Wherever you spawn, that's the mission that you're going to be doing and getting experience on. Again, you can go into the equipment room from here, but for now, just going to choose some of the basic classes. So there, we've got Special Ops, Soldier, Medic. Each of them obviously have different things. Medic's got a gun that can kill people whilst healing the medic. Special Ops has got a cool rifle type thing, and Soldier's got a, well, he's got a kick-ass minigun really, with that can project a shield. So anyway, that's all pretty damn cool. Just gonna cut into the game then. So there we go then. This is just basically the start of the co-op. This is giving us me missions, saying where you have to go and do what. You get EXP for completing certain objectives, like the objective was simply to walk up there and then you get EXP. You also get EXP for killing enemies and for being smart about your secondary weapons as well, because as I say, the minigun's got a shield, so if you use that and the shield keeps getting shot at, then it'll give you EXP for that, for using the shield in a wise place. You can also use, for example, if you're the Special Ops guy here, you can fire drones out, and if you fire them on people, or Chimera even, then it'll hold them in place so that you can shoot the crap out of them. Because that's pretty much the biggest deal about all the Resistance weapons. It's never just an ordinary weapon, there's always more to meet the eye. So there's something called an auger, which can fire through walls, and you can also deploy shields like the minigun, so you can fire through your own shields, but other ammunition other than auger obviously is going to just stop at the shield. You've got cool grenades like a hedgehog grenade where you throw that and loads of pins and needles comes out everywhere. You've got spider grenades where you throw that and fire goes after the enemies. You've got air fuel grenades, which are a very similar thing. So there's a load of cool different weapons. There's sniper rifles, there's machine guns, there's shotguns. The shotgun's pretty damn good, but you don't get much ammo with it. And this here is possibly the most annoying thing about the co-op. Firstly, I'll mention when you do actually get killed, if your teammate's alive, then you can heal each other, or you just respawn after 30 seconds. But if you don't and you all die, then it kicks you back to the menu, and I don't understand why it does that. I don't know why there isn't just a restart option, a retry, anything like that. Instead, it'll bring up your stats, which it's hopefully about to do sooner rather than later, because the black screen's boring to watch. But anyway, it brings up like what you got there, and then you're right back onto the first menu, so you have to go all the way through it again if you want to set it up again. But anyway, I don't, at least not for now. So I'm going to go into the campaign mode now. Just going to continue off here from one of the levels and show you a couple of the weapons if I can, and then I'll go into the online. So anyway, other weapons and things that you can do, one's called the bullseye, where you can fire out tags, and then if you tag someone, then when you fire the bullseye ammo, it'll go to where the tag is. So that's pretty damn useful. You can also get proximity mines on the they're for the multiplayer though, but they're still really cool, and obviously they're just normal proximity mines. As you can see there, or kind of not see, there's new enemy types as well as just the normal Chimera. You've now got things like those, the chameleons, which are just invisible. They've got big razor sharp claws and they can kick the crap out of you. There's huge behemoth things with gigantic miniguns and rocket launchers and that. So there's a lot more than the normal Chimera in this time to fight, and the little odd grunts and that. So that's pretty cool. Just going back to the multiplayer as well, because I know I'll show it off, but rather than show off yet more menu, I might as well mention it here. There's 4 different game types, it's just the usual stuff really. There's 4 different maps, and there's 3 size limits for 20, 40 and 60, but obviously you can have less if you want to limit it to less. Maybe if you play a 60 game and you find you're getting too much lag, you might want to limit it to 50, something like that. Main game though, there's 8 chapters. There's a few unlockables you can do. You can like by getting just certain things. So it's either by beating the game, or beating the game on a certain difficulty, or by getting so many trophies of a certain type. You can unlock new difficulties, mirror levels, super hybrid weapons. You can unlock arcade mode and art, just things like that. So it's all pretty cool, and it's reasons to keep playing it. It's just, as I say, a shame that it doesn't have a proper co-op mode, because it really does bring the game down, in my opinion, for not having a proper co-op mode. It's something that I can't recommend the game to everyone. But anyway, gonna cut onto the online now, just to, as I say, simply show it off. So here we go then, this is an online game. As you can see, you can take your mates on with you if you wanted to, and this is the first time I've actually been able to get a game with 60 people, and so far it's run really smooth. I haven't noticed any lag at all, but if you do notice any lag, then that'll be why, because obviously I'm on with 60 people. Well, technically 58 people, because I'm one of them. But anyway, it's as you'd expect. You just run around killing people, trying not to get killed, so it's the same as the main game really. Only on the main game you have to run around flipping switches and shooting specific targets, like shooting out engines on big ships and things like that. Few of the options you can change though are things like friendly fire, which is really good, because I hate it when games don't have the option to take that off, because mainly I seem to always be on the team with the people who just want to kill each other for the hell of it. So it's good that you can turn that off. You can choose lives if you wanted to, so instead of a score limit, which you can also change, you could just put it on where everyone has 5 lives. You can change the timer, obviously. You can put regenerating health on if you wanted or not, so obviously after you're getting shot a little bit, you could run around, hide, and then your health will regenerate. And you can also enable or disable berserkers, because if you notice in the top right corner of both of the split screens there's a little yellow bars, and whenever you get enough EXP you go up and you're able to use one of your berserkers, which you can change them as well. It's one of the things that you can change per class, or you can just change them when you unlock them, and it's just literally things like being able to, well, take less damage and to deal more damage, just things like that. But there's nothing else really left to say about the game. Musically, it sounds okay in parts, but there isn't any real music to show. It's just sound effects, so I haven't let you listen to any. Graphically, it's outstanding. It looks really good. It's one of the best games I've seen since Bioshock, and that's pretty much everything then. So there we go then. That's been the review. I hope you've enjoyed it, or at least found it helpful. You might have noticed I didn't score the game. Well, that's because it's a matter of personal opinion, and yours may very well differ from my own. I'm just here to show you a bit about the game. If you like it or not, well, that's up to you. If you don't like it, or you do like it, feel free to comment. Also, if I haven't answered any of your questions that you may have had, I might have forgot something, or it might just be something obscure. Again, feel free to comment, ask, always willing to help out. Otherwise, if you don't like commenting on YouTube, head over to www.vc-forums.com, where you can chat with me and a bunch of other lads who love the VC, the WiiWare, and hell, even a lot of other systems. We cater to pretty much everything. You can just go there, have a chat about a game, ask about some games, etc. So until next time, this has been Demon212, signing off.